tonight on Dateline, the first ever television interview with the convicted killer known as Mommy Doomsday. She's doing life without parole for the murders of her 2 children in 2019. I had the opportunity to interview Keith Morrison on Thursday about what it was like to finally be able to sit down with Lori Vallow Daybell after covering that story for 5 years. But first, let's get a quick preview of what to expect tonight.
You're the most hated mom in America.
I heard that.
Are you misunderstood?
Absolutely.
We met Lori Vallow at a women's jail in Maricopa County. You remember the case, right? Who can forget it?
The media loves to take tragedies and turn them into crimes. I had a lot of tragedies in a row.
Perhaps she would finally tell us why. Why her children are dead, and her ex-husband and her lover's wife.
Are you keeping track?
Oh, yeah. Were all those awful events launched by a bit of pure chance? Or maybe something far more intentional?
I'm asking you a question. Did you watch your children die?
That's a really sad question.
You've made the decision to meet me for an on-camera interview because...
You've heard a lot of stuff, Keith. What I tell you will be the truth.
Well, it's going to be a good one. Dateline is on Friday with an all-new 2-hour episode, and it's a blockbuster. The first ever television interview with the convicted killer, Lori Vallow Daybell, known as Mommy Doomsday. She is serving life without parole for, among other crimes, the murders of her 2 children in Idaho. She's now in an Arizona jail awaiting another murder trial. Joining me now is Dateline correspondent Keith Morrison, who sat face-to-face with Lori and has more on this fascinating interview. Hi, Keith. I know you've been keeping up with the story for a while now. Do you remember the first time you first heard about this case?
Yeah, that was 5 years ago, very beginning of the year 2020, when we understood that the authorities were looking for Chad and Lori, and that they believed they were in Hawaii. So we hightailed it over to Hawaii and started looking around the island of Kauai, as were the police, and eventually there they were.
Interesting. So she has never spoken with the press this far as we've been covering this case. Why do you think she decided to talk to you now?
Why now? I think probably because she has a trial coming up. She is being tried with the murder of her husband, Charles Vallow. Maybe she just wants to get a story out there that will become the kind of story that people are prepared to look at as an alternative theory when they're looking at what happened to Charles, when they look at what happened to the children. She seems to believe, and I think she actually does believe, that she and Chad will be exonerated at some point. But she claims that she went to heaven and saw that happening. So we'll wait and see.
Interesting.
I kind of doubt that will happen, to say the least. But the conversation with her was, boy, that was about the strangest interview ever. Wacky and going in all kinds of different rabbit holes. She was, by turns, aggressive and flirtatious and seemed angry sometimes and funny other times, and trying to make jokes. It was really exhausting by the time it was done.
Well, you've talked to a lot of people in this case, and including Colby. How is he handling all of this?
Poor Colby. Colby has been trying to cope and put his life together. He is a mature young man who is working at making a good family life. He has 3 kids now. He's married happily and working on a career. But so he wanted to talk to his mother to get some answers to questions he's had all along, same kind of questions I had. And she spun out this tale for him, and he, of course, didn't believe it for a moment, and was deeply hurt that she would try to make the claims she made. And he has now cut off all contact with her and has told her that she will never see her grandchildren. So that's where that relationship stands now.
Well, for those who don't know, Colby is her son. And so what do you think was the biggest takeaway from your conversation with him? Do you think it was just that hurt?
It was hurt. He was not really surprised that she would come up with such a story. But I think that he thought there was at least a chance that because the two of them are the only people left in that family, his siblings are dead, the siblings who he really adored. The stepfather, who was the only real father that he knew in his life, the only father figure, that is. The idea that they are all gone, except for the two of them, made him think that maybe she would, tell him the truth. They had been very close when he was young, but she didn't. And I think he was a combination of angry and hurt and upset at the way she was besmirching the legacy of the other children, particularly Tylee, her daughter.
Well, as far as the Dateline episode that's airing and what people can expect from that, what do you think is going to be the most fascinating part of it all?
Her attitude, her behavior, the way she approaches all of this, and the fact that the way she describes her otherworldly beliefs. We didn't wallow in that for too long because they kind of would eat you all up in it a little bit. They're pretty out there. But just getting a sense of where her head is, I think, will help people understand the story a little better. And it's one of the questions that leads me to is the law has a way of considering whether somebody is sane enough for trial or not. And though Lori is sane enough that she can be her own attorney and is smart, for heaven's sake, she's got a brain, but she's pretty delusional, and I don't know whether the law takes that into account or not. Perhaps it should.
Well, Dateline's all-new 2-hour episode, Lori Vallow Daybell, the jailhouse interview, airs tonight at 8, right here on KETK. I know this is one that I'm looking forward to. That preview alone had me sitting on the edge of my seat. I just want to know what that conversation was like, so I'm ready to see it.
I can't wait to hear it in its entirety.
Yeah.
Because everything he described her as in that preview, and just that little snippet that we heard there, is to a T. It'll be a good one to watch. I don't think anybody wants to miss it.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to it.